When buying a new car, whether it's brand new off the lot or if you're even buying it used, one of the most important things for customers is reliability and longevity. They want their dollar to be spread as far as possible. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the longest lasting cars, trucks, and SUVs to reach 250,000 miles and beyond. Grab your snacks and drinks and let's go. Over at IC Cars, they have the list for us. 10 of the 23 longest lasting vehicles are pickup trucks. That comes as no surprise. Toyota is the most prominent brand, making up 8 of the 23 longest lasting vehicles. The Land Cruiser, rest in peace. Hopefully we get a new one in the next year or so. Toyota Sequoia, which is kind of like a Land Cruiser just built here in North America. Honda Pilot, so Honda's Honda's largest SUV, also getting the longest lasting treatment here. We also have some passenger cars like the Honda Accord, Toyota Avalon, rest in peace, as well as Toyota Camry. Now, Toyota Avalon, the same thing of that is going to be the Lexus ES. So if you want a little bit more luxury, or the Avalon is no longer sold anymore, rest in peace. So I got that Avalon deck of cards right here for you guys, thanks to one of my viewers who works over in the Kentucky plant. Anyways, all right, we'll start from the bottom, then work our way slowly up. All right, so the percentage in the middle here is saying what percentage of vehicles make it to 250,000 miles and beyond? Well, the Toyota Camry makes it into the top 23. It is would that be 70% more likely to reach 250,000 miles compared to the norm? Pretty impressive. GMC Yukon XL, we're going to see a lot of body on frame vehicles on this. So that's 21% more likely to reach 250K. Subaru Outback. Okay, so we got some Subaru going on in here. 1.9 times more likely to reach 250,000 miles. Toyota Sienna. My old Sienna, it didn't reach 250,000 miles, but it probably is somebody else's driving it for over 250,000 miles. It's still running great with minimal maintenance at around 180,000 miles. And the AC compressor went, and then I needed something a little bit more predictable and reliable when I'm out of town. And it was time for an upgrade for our family. So now we have a 2014 Sienna that should, with only 42,000 miles, that should last to the end of the next ice age, probably. All right, Ram 3500 has a good chance of lasting over 250,000 miles. Same thing with a 2500, no surprise. Avalanche, again, rest in peace, Avalanche. I know a lot of people out there really have a soft spot for the Avalanche, but it is no longer made anymore. Honda Accord creeping into the top 20 here. 2.3 times more likely to reach 250K. Honda CRV, not that dissimilar to the Accord. Honda Element as well. Rest in peace, Honda Element. I made some videos recently in the Honda Element. Make sure to check those out. Acura MDX, which is kind of like a Honda Pilot, just a little bit fancier, so no surprise there. Silverado 1500. Again, another truck. Toyota Avalon / Lexus ES. Well, here's the thing. The Avalon wasn't always identical to the ES. That was probably ever since the newest generation. Maybe that's when it shared that. So, if you want a new generation Avalon, just get a Lexus ES. All right, Toyota 4Runner, no surprise there. People love that tried and true 4-liter with the 5-speed auto. We should be getting a new 4Runner, hopefully soon. Gosh, seems like we've been waiting decades, which I think we have. All right, a couple more Chevy products here. Body on frame, Toyota Tacoma. New Tacoma coming out May 19th. Yes, May 19th. I had to double check that. I'm like, it's either the 18th or 19th. Stay tuned because I'll bring that to you guys here on the channel, the reveal of the new Tacoma. All right, Honda Pilot sneaking into the top 6 here. 3.6 times more likely to reach 250K. Ford F-250. Toyota Sequoia. Well, that's the V8 one. We don't know the reliability of the one that's sitting in my driveway right now. I just did a night review of that yesterday morning, so check that out. Toyota Tundra is creeping into the top 3, 4 times more likely than your average vehicle to reach 250,000 miles. Land Cruiser, no surprise, Toyota overbuilds these things. That's why they cost so much money when they were new, $80,000, $85,000 here in America. So no surprise, they're overbuilt. And you can say, well, maybe Lexus LX, but it would be the old Lexus LXs. We don't know the reliability of the new twin turbo setup in the LX 600, for example. And the air ride suspension, I would try to, I don't know how well that would age on the LX 570, for example. Anyways, you could always have that removed, by the way. Same thing with the Lexus GX. And Lexus GX, even though it's not on this list, you better believe it could be one of these vehicles in the top 20 that would go over 250,000 miles. It's the baby Land Cruiser based off the Prado. And the number one vehicle is the Ford F-350 Super Duty, 4.2 times more likely to reach over 250,000 miles. You see a lot of trucks on here. And the reason is trucks do a lot of towing over long distances, and they're also used a lot for work. So people are driving the heck out of pickup trucks all the time. And so that's why they're so much more likely, and they're built very heavy duty, aka the HD on the end of the truck names. So they have to be built to withstand the elements and all the things that are put on to their workload. So that's no surprise why SUVs that have body on frame nature to them, as well as pickup trucks, are so prevalent here to last the most miles, and oftentimes they cost the most amount of money as well. Go figure. We have lists here of pickup trucks. I'm not going to get into that. We also have the longest lasting SUVs. If you guys want to freeze frame this, go ahead. I know that's a big part of the market. But if you want to also look at the longest lasting cars, this is pretty exciting to look at as well. Audi A8L, that's kind of surprising. I didn't expect that one to be on the list. Acura RL, rest in peace, right? Lexus GS 300, got the 2JZ engine in it. Let's see here. Anything else sticking out? The Lancer, rest in peace as well. So as well as Maxima, rest in peace. All right, minivans. Check this out. Toyota Sienna kicking butts. The Honda Odyssey quite a ways back in terms of the ability to last over 250,000 miles. That is a chasm of reliability with the difference between the Sienna and the Odyssey. I would say largely because of the transmissions. I bought a Honda Odyssey before my Sienna. It was a 2016 with a 6-speed auto. It only had like 40,000 miles on it as well. I took it home, I bought it. I was very confident that it would be reliable. Most of them are. And the transmission was doing some really sketchy things. Like it was revving, but not holding a steady RPM. Like I got rid of that. I sold it right back to CarMax. They had a great return policy. And I got myself into our Sienna, which has been, I wouldn't say problem free, even though it was a used car. The front left shock on it was rattling. It just, the shocks were replaced, but the top bolt wasn't tightened down. So I had to take off the windshield wipers and tighten that down. And I also replaced the brakes on it, which needed to be replaced in the front. Every car is going to have maintenance. Luckily, I'm able to work on it myself, but my Sienna right now is driving like a brand new vehicle. There's nothing in it that is out of the ordinary, and I'm very, very happy with it. But it wasn't perfect when I bought it. Anyways, 40,000 miles should last for a long time. And let me know, guys, down below, which vehicle have you owned in the past that has lasted the longest? Which vehicles and brands do you trust the most? Do you think this study by IC Cars is accurate? I didn't go over the methodology, but they're very sound in their methodology here. This 10th anniversary study analyzed over 260 million cars sold between 2012 and 2022 to determine which cars were most likely to survive to high mileages. So there you go. They do their studies. And it's not like Consumer Reports or JD Power that have a little bit more variability. This is just cold, hard data here on sold vehicles through the last decade. So thank you guys for watching. Smash the like button. I can't wait to see you down below on your experience with reliable or unreliable vehicles. Thank you guys. Have a great day and peace.